Hello, and welcome to this evening's intention for December 10th, 2020. So, today's topic, microtopic, is freedom for all. So, without further ado, let's find a place for you to sit and relax, sit or lie down, where you can close your eyes and not be disturbed for the next 15 minutes or so. Okay. Start by breathing slowly and deeply. And with each breath, exhale, we're going to just let go of all the worries and concerns of the day. And I want you to feel yourself continually sinking into your seat, into the earth, into the support of Pachamama that is ever present. Ready? You breathe in, fill your lungs, the back of your lungs, your abdomen, your kidneys, your entire body, the breath of life. And let go. Good. Now with the body relaxed, we're going to go on this inner journey. Connect up to the one flow of the higher consciousness, the one flow of the cosmos, where we're all connected so that we can create this magic from that place of power. So I want you to see yourself for a moment in your mind's eye. I want you to look at your hands and actually notice that all your cells have disincorporated into brilliant tiny points of light, almost like you are existing as a light cloud. And so you are merely perceiving yourself as your energy being. I want you to imagine what that looks like for you, the color, the layers of the different energy that comprise you like a cocoon. And I want you to notice that everything else around you is made of energy, and so is everybody else. And I want you to see the fringes of your energy are constantly in communion with the energy of everything else and everybody else. So we're never separated, we're never apart, we're never alone. And then I want you to look up and I want you to see the incredible flow of the cosmos, the light flow. Indescribably beautiful ribbon of light. And I want you to imagine yourself as your light cloud energy self, merging with that flow. And this requires a bit of surrender. Allow this. It is safe. It is okay. You are completely protected, loved, safe. And as you let go and surrender to this flow of one, you feel like you are coming home. And you might feel blissful, and you might feel the most amazing that you've ever felt, very light. And all of a sudden, you get a comprehension, a deep understanding and knowing that you are everything else and everybody else, and everybody else and everything else is you. There is no separation. We are all part of the same pie. And with that perspective comes a lot of freedom and comes a lot of availability of power, power to create a reality. Now, this light flow of the higher consciousness is a higher vibrational frequency. Now, if you consider that we are all made of energy, and energy vibrates, it moves in waves. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about vibrational energy. And frequency is just a way to describe what wavelength of vibration you're referring to. And resonance refers to like frequencies that affect each other and cause each other to light up or resonate. And so these higher frequency resonances that exist in this flow of the one consciousness are of love and light and the higher vibrational frequencies, gratitude, joy. The lower level frequencies drop away and don't appear up here. Because this is the essence of what we are, pure light beings. Now, with that connection and that feeling and that perspective, now I want you to start to build the reality that we're going to bring at the end of this session and anchor in this time and space, on this planetary place of existence, into the now, the generous moment that is now. So let's build that vision. So imagine what it's like. Let's say you're going about your life tomorrow. Imagine yourself with all your freedoms intact and available to you. The freedom to look after yourself, the sovereignty over your body to decide what to allow into your sacred temple. I want you to see yourself full of health and vitality because you know how to take care of yourself on all levels. And you know that anytime you need guidance to assist you in learning that, it is available to you. And I want you to imagine what it's like to have freedom of speech. Imagine that you are permitted by your divine right to express yourself freely without negative consequence. Without repercussions for speaking the truth. And I want you to imagine the freedom to be heard, that censorship does not stop truth from being out and about in this world. I want you to imagine the freedom to pursue your life the way you see fit. Freedom to pursue your dreams. And you can envision the resources to do so as well. It's completely fine to accentuate with abundance. There is abundance for all. I want you to imagine the freedom of movement. Freedom to go where you want to go, whether it's down the street or to the next town or to halfway across this beautiful planet. I want you to imagine your freedom to congregate with whomever you choose in whatever numbers you choose. Human beings are meant to be together, to work together, to play together, to love together, to share, to touch, to raise our voices together joyously in harmony, to be a light force. And to do that, we need to be together. So I want you to imagine your freedom to congregate as you see fit. Freedom to congregate, to express your faith together. Freedom to peaceably demonstrate your opinions together. Freedom to come together in music and art and science, in groups, to learn and to share joy, to sing and dance and play music. I want you to imagine your family and your friends being able to visit you and you being able to visit them freely. This should be a free world. It is a free world. It can be a free world. I want you to imagine right now that you are walking around in this world of intention that we're building here with complete freedoms intact. And I want you to see your friends and your family, your kids, and the world at large living in this climate. What does it look like? How does it feel? What do you experience when you are living in that existence? I'm just going to guide you through with what I feel. And you can figure out for yourself what it means to you, how you feel about it. When I think of freedom, the word freedom is so powerful. I feel, let's see if I can describe this, that when I think of freedom, I feel larger on the inside than I am on the outside. So any Harry Potter fans, you remember Hermione's purse, that little bag, and she opened it up and could pull out anything of any physical dimension out of there, a Mack truck if she wanted to. It's kind of the same concept. That's the way I describe the way I feel freedom inside of me, inside my chest. It's very vast and airy and wonderful and light, and I can just see the smiles on people's faces and the peace and the calmness and the security and the trust of knowing that this is our human right to have these freedoms. And I feel joy and excitement to move forward and expand myself, expand together with the human race to explore our vast potential, of which we have just barely scratched the surface. We're just babies. We're just learning to walk. My heart is swelling with joy. And what we're going to do right now is I want you to imagine what this all feels like to you. And then I'm going to get you to get in touch with gratitude. I want you to imagine that this has already happened. It is done, so say we all. Freedom for all. I want you to imagine, just get in touch with the gratitude you might feel to live this beautiful life that you're in love with. What a gift to be here, living on this beautiful planet, enjoying a life of freedoms. I'm at a loss to describe almost how grateful I am. It's almost like a mixture of being so humbled and at the same time being so loved. That's the way it feels inside for me. So I want you to take this gratitude and these other wonderful emotions from living this life of freedom in a world of freedom for all. And I want you to build that energy up in your center, in your heart, your solar plexus, the dantian. I want you to build that energy ball up right now And I want you to wrap it and wrap it and wrap it in those higher elevated emotions that carry those higher frequency resonances: joy, excitement, peace, um, and of course, gratitude. Gratitude is going to help us anchor this incredibly, because gratitude implies that it has already happened. And it's a super strong, high vibrational frequency. So we're going to take a very large breath in now. And when we release the exhale, I want you to imagine, or you can imagine it the way you prefer, but if you'd like to follow along with me, this is the way I like to do it. I imagine that intention I just created, that energy ball I'm keeping in my center and waiting to release it. And then I'm imagining it as a supernova, a star-going supernova, and the concentric rings come out from me and cover the entire globe. And I really like this image. It really helps me. So we're going to release that beautiful intention now and anchor it in this reality right now in the present moment. Ready? Breath in. I feel wonderful and tingly after I do that. I just know this just feels so true and so right. I just know that we have the power to do this together. So we'd like to come back to our bodies now. So wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe rotate your head from side to side and open your eyes. Come back into the room, into your body, into the room. And I want you to just take stock right now, how you feel. How do you feel after that? In your body, how do you feel emotionally? Just notice it. And I want to thank you for joining me in these intentions. We have power individually, but we are all part of the whole. And the power that we have when we put our intentions together becomes magnitudes, exponential magnitudes greater. And we really do have the power to create our reality that we want. So thank you for joining me, whether it's live or whether you're doing this recorded session. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow's topic is gratitude. Have a great night.